Hi, this is Alex at the South Holland Public Library. Welcome to this month's computer tutorial, which is on Microsoft Office Publisher 2016. Okay, we're going to do a very basic overview of the Publisher program and to show you what are some of the things that you can do with it. And also, if you have any questions, there'll be a contact information at the end so that you can contact the library. We are closed to the public right now. Staff is in the building from 10 to 6, so that you can call and ask any questions that you may have. All right, let's share our screen so that you can see my, this is my desktop screen. All right, so I'm going to take you to the very beginning how you can find Microsoft Publisher on your desktop if you have it on your computer. So this is a Windows 10. Down here on your window, you can open that up, click, and all your Microsoft files or programs are going to be listed here in alphabetical order. Publisher is going to be near the end. There it goes, Publisher 2016. Double click to open. Now, in contrast to other Microsoft Office programs, Publisher does not open on any specific blank sheet. Like in Excel will open on a blank spreadsheet, Word will open on a blank document. Since there's so many different things that you can do on Publisher, you have to choose what type of page you want to open. If it's a blank 8.5 by 11, that's a regular size sheet of letter paper. On portrait view, or if you want, you can also have landscape view, or if you have want to do something else like a trifold or a booklet, business cards, poster. This is where you would go to the more blank pages. If you click on that, it'll give you all the different options available for you on that particular program. Okay. Now, many people like this. I like it because you can create greeting cards, you can create business cards on here, you can create posters, and it's much easier to create posters and flyers on Publisher than it is on Word, because that is what this program was developed for. Unfortunately, not all Microsoft Office subscribers have this program because it's only available for the professional suite. But if you are lucky enough to have it, this is very, very handy. Okay, so I'm going to open up business cards, and that'll give you, this is not it. Let's see, file, open, new. All right, let's go back. We want cards. We'll go to business. Let's see what they have, business cards. See, I personally liked Publisher 2010 and all the Microsoft Office 2010 versions because they have so many different templates. They're much more limited now with 2016, but you can still work with what they have. Here, logo. And here we go. So if you have no idea how to get started, a template is always your best bet. Now, this is extremely small. You're like, but I can't even see what the print is. If you look down here at the bottom right-hand side of your screen, this is at 45%. You can click here on the plus sign to enlarge it, or you can just click and drag the toggle to bring it up to a larger size. Right in the middle is 100%. If you need it bigger, you can always go bigger. Okay, I always find that 100% is fine. That'll give me a clear view of how it would look when I print it. Okay, no matter how big you do it on the screen, it's always going to be the same size file sheet. It'll be 8.5 by 11, or if you put legal size, it'll be 8.5 by 14. If you pick tabloid, it'll be 11 by 17. That does not change. This is just the screen view. Okay, so this is the front of your card. This is the back, and for some reason these look exactly the same. You must have the same printing. You can, if you want to print them like that, you can, or if you can also just print them when you go to print, you can print both sheets but just the front side, and you get both of them, and you get like 2 for the price of 1 on your file. Okay, so you can get more out more quickly, because once you change one of these, they all should change. Like here where it says replace logo, you'll know that that's going to be where you put in your picture, either a logo if you have a business, or a picture of yourself if that's what you want to do. A lot of real estate professionals will have their picture on their card. You can do that. You can do that and place a logo. Okay, here you write. All you have to do is highlight the field. That's where the name is, and put your own name. See, I'm not using, I believe, the caps. It's already set to caps on this particular template. I'm not a vice president of anything. I am public services. So, can't spell today. And right here, you'd put your website. As here is shlibrary.org, and I delete the rest of that. Okay, now again, if you can always change these. This would be the library phone number, 708 527 3150, and you can have a secondary number, which would be the library, the information desk number, 708 527 3160, and email. Again, you just have example email right there. For address, 16250 Wausau Avenue in South Portland, Illinois. And the code here, I believe, is 60473, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so there it's pretty much complete, except for the logo here. How do we put in a logo or a picture into a publisher file? That is fairly easy. Okay, you want to first of all, I want to expand it just a tiny bit, because I want to make sure that it fits. I'm going to go looking down here on my taskbar at the bottom. See the Google Chrome. I'm going to open that up, and I am going to go to images. Okay, hold on a bit. Images, and I'm going to just type in South Holland Library. There you go. So I could choose this, or I could choose this as our new logo. This is actually our new logo, so I will right click. I'm selecting it, I'm right clicking on it, say copy image. I'm gonna go back to my publisher. I have several open, this is the one I want. And I'm gonna right click on it and paste. And there you go, there's my logo. See how easy that was? It was extremely easy. Now this one is complete. These are not. So you can either go ahead and change them, each field separately. It doesn't really take all that long. As you saw, you know your information. You just got to make sure that you change everything in each one. If you have a printer with that can get, you can put in quality paper like cardstock on it, you can print these yourself, or you can take them to a printer and have them printed for you. It'll be at a much more discounted price if you take your own file instead of having them design one for you. Okay, if you say like, okay, this is my card, but this color scheme doesn't quite look like what I want it to go. It doesn't quite go with what I want. You can go here and you can change either your font color. Right here it's green. I want to change that to blue. And this line here. Let's see if I can go to design, line color, and change that to blue also. Come on. It's a little bit tricky. Come on. Okay. It's kind of small. Doesn't want to really cooperate with me. Officially, the line color is blue. It might adjust itself when I go to print. Sometimes it doesn't really make the change as quickly as it should. But it does work. If you want to fill your cards with color, you can do that. Although I don't recommend it. If you make a mistake and you go, oh, I really don't want to do that, you go back and change it. This is your undo button. You'll find that the up here, the ribbon is very much the same between all of the Microsoft Office programs. This will look very much like your Word. It has the file, home, insert, tabs, review, because you can check your spelling and language on it. But it does have these table tools, which will help you with the design and layout of your document here, or your publication, as these are called. Okay, so as you saw, these are fairly easy. Like I said, even the hardest part that people find sometimes is just putting in the picture, and as you can see, it wasn't very difficult at all. Once you have a picture placeholder like these in the template, it's fairly easy to just go in and replace with the picture that you want, and it'll be sized perfectly for that particular template. Okay, if you find that the picture that you're trying to insert does not fit, well, there are plenty in Google Images. Just go out and find another one that fits your needs too. There's plenty to choose from. Okay, now right now all we've been doing is doodling on it. This is not a file until like any other Microsoft Office program. This will not create the file unless you go in and actually create it. If you close it, it'll ask you, do you want to save the changes? If you save it, you're going to be saving as publication 5, and who knows where it will go. You don't want to save it that way. So you cancel here, and you go back to File, and you go to Save As. And here you'll be retaining control of where do you want it to go. I want to put it in, I actually have a folder in my drive for publisher files, so I can put it in there. If I don't remember or it doesn't show up right here, I can go to Browse, and that'll open up my File Explorer, and I can go down and look to where my publisher files are. And so here's go. See, I have lots of stuff here, so you're not going to have all these many choices when you are trying to create a file. So right now I'm going to put business card. and save, and there. Now, whenever I want to go find it again, I know exactly where it is. It's in my publisher folder in my drive, and it's named business card. Okay, so I can close that, and at any time I can go looking for it, and I know exactly where it is. Okay, so go open up my my drive, go back in here to publisher, and there it is, business card. You can find any publisher files listed here. When you see the little green P, this blue W is our Microsoft Word documents. The ones with that little red squiggly A, those are Adobe PDF files. These little green P's are publisher, so you'll know what they are at any given time. You can just look at them and you can know right away what you have. Okay, so what I wanted to do is, let's see, programs. No, I had the other one open. You can do actually quite a few different, here, Day of the Dead. And see, here's my publisher file for Day of the Dead. This is actually a trifold pamphlet that I created a while ago. You see, again, this is very small. It opens up small so you can see the entire thing, but you can't really work on it when it's that small. So just go back here to the bottom right-hand corner and enlarge it so that it's easier for you to actually see what you're doing. Okay, and this I did it straight from a template. I adjusted the colors to what I wanted them to be on each one. I filled in all the fields with the particular information I wanted. I put in pictures from the public domain from Google Images. This is the backside or the outside of the trifold pamphlet. This is the inside. Okay, so, and here are my sources for the information that I put in here. So again, all you have to do if you do not know how to get started doing a trifold, you open up a template and you just start filling in, exchanging the information, the general information that they have in there for the particular information that you want to put in. You find the images that you want, you find the information that you want, and you put in your information the way you want it and adjust it for it to look neat and it fits into the particular fields, because you are going to want to fold these and so that they fold evenly. You don't want to have this expand too far so that when you fold it, it looks cluttered. Okay, if you need to take out information, you do so. This is an informational pamphlet, so it does have quite a bit of information on it. You don't have to do stuff like this. This is mostly for work. Like this was for me for work or for school. Mostly for if you don't need publisher for school or work, but you have it, you can use it for personal stuff like these other files that I have here. If you wanted to do, like this time of year, create a holiday greeting card so to send to loved ones. Instead of going and buying ID cards, you can create your own and send to your family and friends something that is much more personal. Okay, so this is the outside of it. This is the front, and this is the back. Each sheet contains two. You're going to end up cutting here and down the middle, and then you fold them in, and this is the inside. Okay, so you can. Most templates come with something inside, a greeting or a poem or something. You can keep that, or you can change it to suit what you want, and then you insert something personal like a picture. And to give it that personal touch for your family and friends. You can just insert a plain picture, or you can use the picture tools to insert a box or frame for your pictures to make it a little bit more fancy, like this. Whatever it is that you would like to do, that's up to you. So you can change. You can, if you don't like how something looks, you go ahead and change it. Go out. They have more down here. Let's see. Change it to a circle. You can just keep experimenting until you find something that you like that works for you. Here's one with a little shadow in the back. See, so it all depends on what you want to do to make it personal. At the back on the bottom, you can put your name, or you can put another little greeting here at the on the bottom. It's all up to you. There are others. I don't want to change this. Changes, that's fine. Let me close this one. I do have another one here. This one, actually, you cut this one through the middle this way, and then this one closes like the more traditional with the like a little booklet. And there's the inside. Let's see. See, you can change best wishes for a wonderful holiday season and Happy New Year. You personalize it, make it yours. Do what you want with it, so that it's something that you created, that you just didn't go and buy in the store. Even if you just get some pretty cardstock and envelopes, you can create something memorable for your family and friends without costing you a lot of money. Okay. And like I said, the pictures, the personalized pictures give it a nice touch. Now, how do you find these? Again, if you open your publisher and go to new, and you can go here to different things like what do you want? You want cards. Now, what type of cards? That'll bring you what's available. You want holiday greetings. Like there's all types of different stuff. Birthday invitations, event flyers, thank you cards, wedding photo albums. There's a whole bunch of different things. Here's that holiday card. Those two different ones that I showed you before. These are the templates for them. There's another one here. You can also go online and find templates and download them onto your app and work with that. If you don't like what you find here, you go here to Christmas. You see, this is what they have just for Christmas. Otherwise, but if you want to go, sometimes if there's more available online, you can go in and check to see if there's anything else. Like I said, one of the main reasons I really liked the 2010 was because they had so many more different templates. This one doesn't have as many as the previous version had, but also minimizing your choices isn't too bad, because you could get lost trying to find something that there were so many choices that it made it difficult. Sometimes if you find the what type of card that you want, like for example, if you want this type of card here that closes like a booklet, but you just think, oh, that tree is not, it's too simple, I want a nicer picture. This template already tells you where everything goes. Okay, it's already got the pre-sized boxes, so you can put in your pictures, put in your writing, or change the writing. And then if you just like, oh, I don't like that picture, I like something fancier, you can always change that. Let me move this out of the way. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to Google. I put Christmas. Okay, see if I find something else that I really like. Let's see. say I want to say this, use this image instead. Go in here and I'm gonna size it to fit my space. Something in the pictures too is big. It's a little bit tedious sizing it, but it's not completely impossible. There you go. And you've got a new face for your card. Okay, to replace that tree if you didn't like that. In other ways, you don't have to do all that sizing. You can always just go here and go to insert picture placeholder, and you size that picture placeholder to fit your area where you want the new picture to be. Okay, and you go back and you find, I'm going to find another one. Like this one's cute. Copy image, go back to mine and insert. And there it is, already perfectly sized for the area. I didn't. So you see, it's fairly easy to change it if you don't. The reason I think that they did this this in the 2016 version, they give you the two different types of cards, the flip up to open, that the horizontal or the vertical ones, and then you just adjust it to whatever images and things you wanted to have. But the boxing, the sizing, they're all there already, so you don't have to worry about dividing them properly so that they fit. Okay, so that's it. So that's actually simplify it without you having to scroll through thousands and thousands of different templates trying to find just the right one. They give you two basic starting points and you personalize them to what you want. That's the beauty of Publisher, because even though you might be scrolling through hundreds of different templates of Christmas cards, you still might not find exactly what you want. But you can always, with a very basic layout, you can personalize it to what your particular needs are. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here. Like I said, okay, this is the Backstage View. I don't think I went through it. This gives you information about the particular program. This opens up to if you want to go open a new publication. If you already had, this goes to publications that you already had before and you want to open them. And this is to save. Again, save just saves to a generic place. Save as creates the file. If you just save, you are leaving it up to the program to name it whatever it is it says up here, and to put it where it wants to put it, and then good luck finding it later. I always recommend, if you like what you've created, you want to keep it, go to save as, give it an identifiable name, and put it somewhere where you are going to easily find it and access it later. Okay, and again, this shows you the print options. When you're going to print, it shows you, it has the two cards here. This is the first page, second page. I didn't insert anything on this inside packet, so there's going to be blank. It does have the words there. When you print, it'll print two to a page like this, and then you just cut it down the middle this way, and you close it up. You have two cards. Okay. Make sure that you print double-sided, two-sided print, and you flip it on the long edge so that you get you get the setup of the card the way it's meant to be. If you print it one-sided, you won't get the inside of the card on this page. You get it on a second page, and then what are you gonna do? Okay, so that's basically it for Publisher. There's tons of different things to do on it. Don't save. There's tons of different things you can do on it. Like you just explore, play with it, and you'll figure it out fairly quickly. All of these templates are pretty basic. You can go in and you can change the color schemes. If you don't like the particular color schemes on a template, you can go in and change them. Wording, everything, all of this is pretty generic. Let's see, page design. You want to change the page design on this. You want something darker. True. It really, it's up to you to what you like. You can go in, and if you do not like the particular color scheme, you can always change it to what you like. If you don't like a particular picture on it, you want to add a picture, you go to insert and pick your placeholder, and you put that wherever it is that you want. You size it to be whatever you want and place what you want it. Okay, right now this is what I had on my clipboard, so I right clicked and that's what it is. It just shows you this is that's how easy this is. Okay, if you want to do a flyer for a lost dog, lost cat, you can insert that picture there, lost kitty, information where and how to contact, all that stuff there. If you're having a garage sale, yard sale, all that type of stuff, this is pretty easy to maneuver around. Okay, again, as I said before, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call the library. Even though we are closed to the public, our phones are being monitored from between 10 and 6. There's contact information going to show up at the end of this video, and also I will put up some handouts that you can print out for more information on how to use Publisher. And when you go into the calendar to register or find the class, you will find those handouts there with the link to the video. Okay, and you can either download and open them up and read them, or you can print them, whatever you'd like to do. And again, hopefully once we're open to the public, which I hope is soon, if you have any questions or a particular project you need help with, we can give you some tips if you bring them in. All right, all of our computers here at the library have Microsoft Publisher, so we'd be happy to help you in any way that we can. And again, thank you very much for joining us again today. And I hope to see you next month.